Making a Way with Bargain Queen Sheryl Renee on KUHS Radio TV Denver.
Oh, yeah! How's everybody doing out there? Welcome to Hump Day Wednesday! Woo! Hey! If you've ever had a way made out of no way, throw your hands in the air! Yes! Oh, that's hands in the air. Andre Williams, Shades of Dre. How's everybody doing this Wednesday? Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm just excited to be back at the studio here at KUHS Denver. Yes, indeed. And on the phone, I've got my good friend and my Pinterest pal, Lisa McGrew. Hey, Lisa.
Hey there, how you doing?
Okay, good. Well, listeners from around the world, we are so happy that you've chosen today to tune in. We were so proud. Last week we had 21,000 listeners. And, you know, we don't know if that means that you just click in for 2 seconds or you stay the whole 60 minutes. But either way, we want to let you know that we love and appreciate you. You know, making a way out of no way is the phrase that I took the show from. The show is called Making a Way, but it comes from making a way out of no way. And that's a Christian saying that God will make a way out of no way. And he always has for me, I tell you. And that's why I named my show that. But I'm also the Bargain Queen. And that's from a lifetime, a literal lifetime of struggling. I don't want to say struggling, but, you know, making it, stretching a penny, you know, of living with, making, they say, making a soup out of water. But today the show is all about beauty and health, low cost, natural ways to stay beautiful and to stay healthy. So we want you just to tune in. We're going to start. We decided what we're going to do is we're going to start from head to toe. We're going to start at the beginning, at the top of the head. But before we even go there, we got to talk about the importance of water, right, Lisa?
Oh, right.
Because there is no... Okay, well, I just want to say there is no health. If you are listening to this show and you never drink water, I already know what your skin looks like. I already know what your pee, what color your pee is. Okay, let's just keep it. You call it urine, but it's pee. We already know. Water is essential. The human body is something like they say we're made up of 97, 98% water. And so we must replenish this. Our bodies are constantly rejuvenating themselves. And so if you know, of course, when we were growing up, what was it, eight glasses a day that they used to push?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well,
That's right.
They used to say that, you know, you have to drink 8 glasses of water a day. I could tell you right now, I probably don't drink 8 glasses of water a day. I may, but I almost exclusively drink water. I also drink lemonade. I make some fire lemonade. But mostly I drink water, and I love the taste of water, and I have a Brita filter. I had a pure filter that went on my sink, but where I live now, I couldn't use it. But anyway, I filter water, and, you know, here in Colorado, we have probably some of the best water in the world. I'm sorry. I'm just going to say that. You know, even when I wasn't living at home in Colorado, I would tell people, man, we have the best water ever here in Colorado. But anyway, there are benefits. There are benefits to drinking water before you go to bed. If you're a person that has a hard time going to sleep, if you have children who have a hard time going to sleep, try letting them drink water before they go to sleep. And there's 2 reasons why people don't want to do that. One is because, you know, they don't want to wake up in the middle of the night having to go to the restroom. But it's proven that what it does for our systems is so important. And also when you wake up in the morning, they say the first thing you should do is drink a glass of water. It not only is it rejuvenating your body, but it's waking up all of your organs. You know, it's so anyway, this is on the phone again is Lisa McGrew Siegfried, who is my good buddy and my co-host here. And she's been my friend for 40 years. 40 years we've been best friends. And so we know each other a little bit, you know. But she's our Pinterest pal.
Just a little.
Yeah.
Yes.
Pinterest pal.
Yes.
So let's just jump right in, Lisa. I'm going to let you start because I've been talking long enough. Go ahead and start.
Yeah.
Because we're gonna start from head to toe. The topic again today is natural ways to stay to be healthy. I say health and beauty, but basically health is the most important thing. But we want to look good too. We can look good and feel good. And if you don't have any desire to look good or feel good, we want you to flip that thing, honey. We want you to flip it because you got to believe in yourself. You got to know you're fine before anybody else can know you're fine. I had to learn to love myself. I had issues because I was taunted as a child. I'm very dark skinned, and I was considered ugly by my own, mostly by my own race, to be quite honest. My own race thought I was really ugly, and people, it took me a long time to learn to love myself. So I'm all about it right now. But Lisa, come on, we're gonna jump in this thing, girl. Let's start at the head. Let's talk about some hair. What to do with hair?
Okay. Well, I'm going to talk about what you can do with Caucasian hair or not African hair or black people hair, which you need to talk about that. So obviously I'm Caucasian, and I have read some really cool things, and one of them I've tried. So for some hair masks and deep conditioning, one of the cool things I've found on Facebook is, and I've tried this is with a coconut hair mask condition. And boy, does it ever work. It helps to put a plastic bag or some plastic wrap on your hair and make sure if you're going to sleep with it on, you don't get it all over your pillowcase. So you've got to cover that up, or you can just do it during the day. But boy, does that ever condition your hair and make it feel so silky and soft. I read about another one that sounded really delicious, actually.
Okay.
It's on Pinterest. It's the Hot Honey Hair Conditioner. And doesn't that sound really just like somebody pouring hot honey hair conditioner on you, like while you just sit back and relax? It sounds so exotic, actually.
Oh, my God. It sounds expensive. Let's talk about it. If you get real honey, real honey. But, I just want to throw this in there, too. Honey is the only food that never breaks down, never gets old. They can find honey that's 2,000 years old, and it's still edible. Isn't that incredible?
Yes, honey is great. And the thing about honey is that if you can, you should buy honey from somebody in your local region, because honey that's grown from your local or produced from your local region actually has a lot of health benefits to you. For example, for if you have asthma or you have allergies, if you just buy some honey out of the store that's produced somewhere else, it's probably not going to help you that way, but they really say you should buy it locally. So actually 2 weeks ago, there's somebody right in my little town, and they produce honey, and I went there and they had 3 or 4 types, sort of flavored honeys. I mean, they're all natural, but anyway, I picked out one, and I plan to do some, I want to drink some honey and some apple cider vinegar early in the morning, or lemon water, which I've been doing in the morning for my digestion and just to get you rocking and rolling, just like what you were talking about, Sheryl.
All right.
So I want to start out with that, but I want to get my hair looking good too. How about with your hair?
Okay. Well, again, I am African American or black, and let me just throw in here, we have a guest today that's going to be on a little bit later, Ron Springer from Akente Express, and he is my natural product guru. This is the man. I don't care where I'm in the world, I'm going to call Ron if I need to know what's going on with my hair and my skin. And luckily for me, he's based right here in Denver, Colorado, but he'll be up a little bit later. But I digress. Okay, so now I'm going to come in. I also happen to have locks in my hair, and locks is basically, my hair is naturally, I no longer color it, I no longer relax it, and I twist it. And for the last 8 years, I've been twisting my hair, and my hair has been growing like crazy. Now, my hair would not grow before because I was relaxing my hair since the time I was 13 years old. So from the time I was 13, I was putting chemical relaxer into my hair. My hair would not grow. My hair would never, the length that I have now, I could never have accomplished without just leaving my hair alone. But one thing that I do is I do a deep cleaner that includes apple cider vinegar and baking soda and a little lemon juice, and I soak my hair in it, and it is absolutely amazing, the amount of gunk and stuff. It's embarrassing. I was going to do a before and after, and so I set it all up, and I took that before and after picture, that nice clean sink, and then I soak my hair, and then afterwards it's like, oh, hell no. Nobody in the world is going to see this sink right here what my hair looked like after I got done doing this deep clean. But anyway, these are things that we can, that we could do for your hair. But let's take it on down, because again, we want to go from the top of the body. Let's talk about the bags that people get under their eyes and how we can help our listeners who wake up with bags. And I happen to genetically have bag problems in my eye. But I'm happy to say my brother and sister got it worse than me, though. Sorry, Karen and Skip. But anyway, look, did you find some natural things? And I'm going to our Pinterest page. Anyway, under Lisa McGrew, our Pinterest.com page. This is my Pinterest pal. We have so many fantastic things. And there is a link to our page on the Bargain Queen Tips, Life Hacks, and News Facebook page. We have a link to this page. But go ahead and talk about what you found for the eyes, Lisa.
Yeah, I found that there's quite a few natural things that you can put on your eyes to reduce your bags, to reduce swelling under your eyes, that type of thing. Oh, you see a lot of pictures like in magazines and here and there showing people with cucumbers on their eyes or with tea bags on their eyes, and those are effective things that work. I also read about some that I didn't know before. Tomatoes, almond oil, slices of potatoes, orange juice, cold milk.
Wow.
All of those things you can put on a cotton swab or some kind of something soft and lay down with that on your eyes, and it's going to reduce the swelling and make your eyes look just a lot younger and brighter. And I'm going to try some of those. I've tried the cucumber before, and I'm going to try some of these other ones.
Well, there's one that I'm looking at right now that's just baking soda. You mix water and baking soda, and you soak a cotton ball in it, and you put that on your eyes. It says here, let it sit for 10 or 15 minutes. Folks, these are things you got to try. We're talking potatoes here. We're talking about stuff you got in your house. We're talking low-cost ways to take yourself to the next level. And again, this one here was baking soda, and then another one that I had read was tea. But anyway, you're sitting there, you're watching TV, you got 10 or 15 minutes that you can try these things. Take a before and after picture. Don't let us convince you. Take your before and after picture with your phone. Of course, everybody's got a phone, a camera on their phone. All of our listeners, KUHSdenver.com, are all online, or they're on a mobile device listening to this show because we stream live. So therefore, take a picture before and after and show yourself for your own self if it works. But let's move on. I wanted to talk about our ears. Okay, folks, now, if you have ever stuck a bobby pin into your eardrum, you know the kind of pain that I went through as a child. They say don't stick anything into your ears, but I'm a Q-tip girl, but I want to talk about behind the ears. Okay? If you are not washing, if you are not taking that washcloth and washing behind your ears, there is a stink there that smells like behind. I am not lying. And my first child had an ear fetish. This little baby, my first baby, Leah, she loved when people would pick her up. She would grab their ears, and she would play with their ears and grind her little gums together. And eventually, when her I had to put a stop to that because I would smell my baby's fingers and be like, "What the hell is this smell?" And it was coming from the funk from behind people's ears. So don't forget about that. Also, I wanted to talk about washing your tongue. And it just so happens, I was telling Lisa this morning, she didn't realize this. But, okay, we've been best friends since 8th grade. And I spent the night at her house one night. And, of course, I brushed my teeth every day. But we were in the bathroom together, and I saw Lisa brushing her tongue. This is the honest to God truth. It was the first time I had seen that. I was not taught to brush my tongue. It never occurred to me to brush my tongue. And I'm in the bathroom with Lisa, and she's brushing her tongue. And from that time on, I have always brushed my tongue. But there's a couple of purposes. There are things online, indicators that show tongue health. And there are some diseases that can be shown by your tongue. So you want to keep your tongue as healthy as possible, also for bad breath, right?
Yeah.
So you just always were taught to brush your tongue, Lisa?
Yeah, my tongue, my gums, my teeth, all of it.
Okay, well, you taught me something, friend. Okay?
Well, I'm glad.
Okay, well, hey, there's no shame in my game because there's somebody who's listening right now who's going, well, damn, I never brush my tongue. I need to brush, especially if you have bad breath. If you have halitosis, if you have bad breath, and you do not brush your tongue every day, and they say that halitosis comes from the back, the very, very back of the tongue, that the different things that build up there. But also, it has a lot to do with what's going on inside of your stomach too. The funk that's coming up from your stomach. But that's a good way to start. If you know you have bad breath and you don't brush your tongue, we want you to get with it. Okay. All right. Well, you know what? Was there anything else? Did we have anything else as far as the head? Damn, girl, we've been on here 17 minutes. We haven't even left the head yet. Oh, yeah, we were going to talk about teeth. Because I brushed my teeth with baking soda and hydrogen peroxide. And I told Lisa the story this morning, my little grandbaby. Them damn kids will say anything. She looked at me and said, Nanny, your teeth are yellow. How about I have an appointment this Thursday tomorrow? I go get my teeth cleaned. Little baby called me out. Ain't that something? But she loves me. I know she loves me. But anyway, these are all natural, low-cost ways that you can keep yourself together. We went through the head, honey. I guess the head does have a lot of things. It took up a lot of time. But when we come back, we're going to move on down the body. We're going to start with that neck. We're going to go on down, and we're going to end with the feet. We're going to get everything in. Okay, Lisa?
All righty.
Well, I like to play a song that has to do with the topic. So I just couldn't think of a better song than Them Temptations, baby. They wrote a song about beauty and how it's only skin deep. That's right. You're listening to Making a Way with Bargain Queen Sheryl Renee on KUHSdenver.com. Don't go anywhere.
Pretty face got the best of me. Suddenly you came into my life and gave it meaning and pure delight. Now good look I've learned to do without, 'cause now I know it's love that really counts. 'Cause I know I know that beauty's only skin deep. Sincere, and let me know that your love is here. A pretty face you may not possess, but what I like about you is your tenderness. A pretty face, maybe some guys taste, but I'll take love and in its place, 'cause I know it's only skin deep. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's only skin deep. Oh, yeah. Than I can view. You have a place and personality, and that's an ever-loving rare quality. Now show me a girl that's fine, and I'll just the one with true love and every time. I know beauty's only skin deep. Oh yeah. So if you're looking for a lover, by its cover. Oh yeah. It should be fine on the outside. Oh yeah. But it's so untrue on the inside.
Oh, that's so true, brother. You could be really ugly on the inside and fine on the outside, baby. We want to flip that thing today.
It's on the skin deep. Yes, it is.
Oh yeah.
So if you
beauty's on the skin deep. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Beauty's on the skin deep. Oh yeah. That was the temptation, the mighty temptation. Trying to tell you something. Beauty's only skim deep, baby. We want you to be just as fine on the inside as you are on the outside. But today, we're talking about the outside. I got my girl, my Pinterest pal, Lisa McGrew, on the phone. Hey, Lisa.
Hey, hey, hey.
Okay, well, we're going to just continue on. We skipped acne, but you know what? Acne can be acne can work for all over the body because people don't just get acne on their face. Of course, we're starting from the head. We just talked about the head. Now we're moving on down. There are some fantastic low-cost, natural ingredient ways to combat acne. Yeah, Lise?
Yes, there is. There's quite a few of them, actually. Now, what's kind of interesting is I had pretty decent skin all of my life until I had a heart transplant. And now I'm on a lot of crazy medications that seem to make my skin not so good. It doesn't look as nice as it used to. So I have to work at it. And one of the things, I'm trying to do is to make sure I cleanse my skin every day, make sure it's really nicely cleansed, and then to exfoliate. And there are lots of, on Pinterest, tons of wonderful recipes how to make your own exfoliator, or with sugar and honey and all kinds of neat ingredients, salt, things like that, so you can exfoliate. And then I've done this too, steaming your face, taking some hot water, kind of putting your face over it so the steam comes up with the towel behind you. Don't put your face in the water, but just steam. And then you can mask your face to get the blackheads out, close your pores, things like that. We have tons of really great recipes how to make your own mask on Pinterest, and then moisturize your skin. Now, this is not something, you don't have to do all of those steps every single day,
right,
but once a week would be great, and just make sure you're cleansing and moisturizing every day. And some of those other things you can do once a week or so. But just make sure you're taking good care of your skin.
Right, because I'm looking at one right now. This is a facial toner from Lisa's Pinterest page, Natural Beauty Treatments and Products. And this one is apple cider vinegar and water. I mean, apple cider vinegar is so affordable. This is, you got people, of course, and for those who can afford it, hey, more power to you. But this show is geared towards working class, low income people who are trying to, stretch a dime. And so, hey, you can go in there. Here's one that I'm seeing, a overnight mask with lemon and almond oil. Okay, there are so. I'm so blown away by this page that we put together here, Lisa, because we've got some wonderful things. Turmeric. People are talking about the benefits of turmeric and everything it's doing. Well, they're making face masks out of it. And Lisa was talking about steaming your face. What that does is open your pores. So when you're steaming your face, you open your pores so that you can more readily get to the things, get to the blackheads, get to the, and of course this is for your body too, all of these things. I mean, I literally could take 10 minutes going through all of these different natural product, low cost remedies for clearing your skin. It's all on our Pinterest page. Again, Lisa McGrew, and I think there's a link on mine as well, Bargain Queen, Sheryl Renee as well. But find Lisa because Lisa has got that cute hat on. Of course, I have my crown on my picture on Pinterest, because I'm that girl. I don't know if I'll ever take a Bargain Queen picture without a crown on because I feel like, hey, I want to spell it out. I don't want to just say I'm Bargain Queen. I want folks to see I am the queen of bargain hunting, and I am, and I love it. And that's why this show is happening right here on KUHSdenver.com. But come on, let's go down. Let's get to those armpits because we talked about that too.
You talk about the armpits. I'm going to talk about scarring.
Oh, well, then scarring is more important because my body is covered with scars. Friends, I happen to have, skin conditions. I hate it. I have a skin condition called lichen planus, and it is the devil. I hate it. And I don't talk about it too much because I'm so blessed because I went on this damn internet and saw people had it everywhere on their face. Oh, my God, it could be 10 times worse. So I'm very thankful that my legs and my arms are scarred with this. That's all I have. But scarring is very important, and my friend Ron Springer will talk about that a little bit later. But go ahead, Lisa, and you talk about what you wanted to point out.
Yeah, I did want to point something out on that because I had, I was in the hospital and had something like 40 surgeries. So I have a lot of scars on my face, on my nose, on my chest. on my groin, on my feet, everywhere, on my legs. And, I was taught in therapy, one of the most cool things you can do with scars is when they stick up, they tell you to press down with your fingers on the raised up scar and kind of manipulate it, move it around, squish it down, press it down. That's the first thing that they teach you to do. The second thing that is, it's not natural, but it's like what many of us have in our cabinet, our medicine cabinet, is either some triple antibiotic ointment, or people call it bacitracin ointment. That is cheaper than going into the store and buying these like scar strips that you can buy at any kind of store like Target or Walmart or something. But this is cheaper, and you can put that on and press down. Now, what I have on Pinterest, which I have not tried, and I'm real interested in trying it, it's with lemon, honey, and let me see what the other ingredient is. Oh, and egg white.
And this is for
scarring?
And
I really want to try that. It's for scarring.
Wow.
And it reduces the pinkness, it reduces the coloration of it, and makes it more natural. So a lot of us have scars. Let's give it a try.
Okay, listen, I'm going to try it. I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going to try it. But I want to say, even though Ron is going to talk about this, I got this illness in 2001. I mean, my scars were really hideous. But in 2008, I switched to shea butter, and that is the only thing I put on my body. It's the only thing I put, and it is amazing how it has diminished the scarring on my body. I would say it diminished it maybe 70%, which is really good. I can actually wear stockings now. I wear 2 pair, but shea butter is something that, and particularly it comes out of Africa, and I believe people with melanin should definitely use it. But I know, Lisa, you tried it, right? Because you came to Kent Express and you tried that shea butter.
That's right. And now I got my mom turned onto it, so we're using that. I use it I have amputated toes. I have a lot of scarring on my feet, and I use shea butter all over my feet. And it's definitely very helpful.
All right. Well, we could go into it a little bit more, but on the page, I'm really going to direct people to the page, and we want you to like our page. Would you like our pages? We know you're listening, but you guys are not following through with the likes, okay? The Facebook page, our Pinterest page.
Yeah, and on the Pinterest, you don't like it, you follow it. So check us out and follow us.
Follow
Lisa
us.
McGrew and Bargain Queen.
That's right. And every week we update. We have a board exactly for whatever the topic is. Lisa is so good at it, and she's making me better at it. Before I was like, you do it, because I try to stay from Pinterest because I'm such a bargainer. It's like the gold mine of the world for someone who is creative like myself, someone who's into natural things, someone who's into creating things and doing all of that. It's really, really wonderful. So I stayed away from it on purpose because I actually already have a Facebook addiction. I don't need a Pinterest addiction. So I called on my good friend Lisa, but she's making me better at it, and I'm actually going in and working on this. So anyway, I was saying all of that to say there are some boards on here. There are some pins about how to get rid of dark armpit scarring, and the before and after pictures are just amazing. And these are all natural ingredients. And so since we're we've been on 30 minutes, we thought we'd be on the feet by now, didn't we, Lisa? We thought we'd be on feet, but there's so much to talk about. Okay, we're going to skip to the feet, though, because I think we need to really talk about the feet, right? Exfoliating our feet, keeping your feet, getting rid of fungus, natural ways to, if your toes are black, if your toes, are not clear and you can see your nail bed, there are ways to change that, natural ways. And the one that I want to start off with that I did not know was Vicks Vapor Rub. I'm so shocked to read about all of the benefits of Vicks Vapor Rub. We put it on when we're sick to clear up our nose and to open up our sinuses, but there are some things it's talking about here. If you put Vicks Vapor Rub on your toes for 2 weeks, it will kill the fungus that's growing up under your toes. They're talking about how to get rid of stretch marks. Vicks Vapor Rub. If you have herpes and you have a sore or lesion that's coming up, they say if you put Vicks Vapor Rub on there, it will start diminishing, cut it off at the pass. I mean, there are some really wonderful things. Talk about some of the other remedies real quick here, Lisa, for the feet.
Okay, I like the one that is, again, it's going to be apple cider vinegar and honey, and you put that in some warm water in a pan, and you soak your feet in it. Not only does it, make your feet nice and soft so that you can treat your feet afterwards, but it's another remedy besides Vicks that removes under nail fungus. And often, why do we get that fungus? Sometimes it's because your immune system is compromised, which is the case with me, and there's other reasons as well. But it doesn't look nice. I try and put, fingernail or toenail polish on it to cover it. But, my goal, it's kind of expensive to go to the doctor and get it treated. So I am very interested in trying either Vicks or this apple cider vinegar and honey and trying to get rid of it myself. So I'm going to check it out.
Well, another thing that it's saying here is that you can use Listerine. You soak your feet. First of all, go to the Dollar Tree. Go to the Dollar Tree or someplace where it's low cost. Buy it. Put a movie on, stick your feet in in the thing, soak it for so much time. I think it said if you do it every day for 10 minutes for 2 weeks.
10 minutes.
Yeah, 10 minutes every day. And then document. Again, we want you to document. And one show real soon this summer, we're going to have, get our listeners to send those before and after pictures in. We're going to talk about the results for all of these things because every week we have such great advice for you all. Before we get off the body, and we've only got a couple of more minutes here. For those of you out there who have jock itch, you men, this is another kind of fungus. It's actually athlete's feet that grows from people who sweat in their groins and whatnot. A natural way to get rid of it is rubbing alcohol. Get past the initial sting, put the rubbing alcohol on there, don't wipe it off. Every day, put that rubbing alcohol on that jock itch, and within a week, it will be gone. Rubbing alcohol, apple cider vinegar. We got about a minute left, Lisa, to talk about it, and I don't think we never do get to everything we want to talk about, do we?
We never do.
I know. I need a 2-hour show. Henry,
wonderful pins on here.
I need a 2-hour show. Here's my boss. He's sticking his head in. I need a 2-hour show, man. We don't have enough time. He's laughing. Okay. Well, it is what it is. But again, go to our Pinterest page. Lisa, tell them again where they can find you.
Okay, I'm under Lisa McGrew, spelled McGrew, and a lot of these pins are my frugal, happy pins, and then I'm linked up with Bargain Queen, Sheryl Renee. So you'll find us both. I'd be happy if you followed us.
We would love it. We would love to come on here and see that we actually got some more follows because my numbers are paltry. But you know what? I'm getting mine organically. So it is what it is. Thanks so much for coming on, Lisa. We gave them lots of great information. You're listening to Making a Way with Bargain Queen, Sheryl Renee. Love you, honey. Have a great day.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Are you a business owner? Have you always wanted to advertise but didn't know how? Get your advertising going with KUHS Denver and deliver to all the Front Range, to Colorado, to the entire world. We can do it for you from start to finish, complete with a professional commercial, social site presence, and other avenues of advertising. KUHS is now a very successful advertising outlet that brings results for your business or product. Get going today by calling Henry at 303-255-0567. Advertise with KUHSdenver.com today. Call Henry 303-255-0567. Advertise locally, be heard worldwide. Again, give Henry at KUHS Denver a call at 303-255-0567 to advertise with KUHSdenver.com.
And now, back to Making a Way with Bargain Queen, Sheryl Renee.
Oh, yeah, oh, yeah, oh, yeah, oh, yeah.
Good morning, Sheryl.
Good morning. And on the phone, I have my guru, oh, man, I know it's another word I'm supposed to call you.
mad scientist.
A mad scientist, that fits it too. The man himself, Akinte Express. You can find him at akinteexpress.com. I got Mr. Ron Springer on here. As far as I'm concerned, I told my listeners a minute ago, I don't care where I am in the world. Something wrong with my hair and skin, baby. I'm giving you a call before I call the damn dermatologist, okay?
I hear you. Well, you're a good subject to work with, dear.
Well, you know what? Because I appreciate it and I believe it. That I was telling my listeners that shea butter changed my life. It healed. It diminished my scarring up to 70% on my body. I literally had stopped wearing dresses because my legs were so scarred from my illness. And I started using in 2008 when I became your tenant with my business Black Swan. I switched to shea butter,
Ultimate
and I use
Hair Food.
Well, I switched to shea butter, and but anyway, we got Ron on now. Ron, I see. Are you working? Because I hear a lot of rustling going on back there, but we need your attention.
Oh, dear, I'm always working.
Okay, well, tell your customers that I need 8 minutes because we want to tell the world about Ultimate Hair Food and Whip Ash.
I'm gonna. Okay. Well, Whip Ash and Hair Food are two products that I've been making now here for the past 23 years. And it's a must-have in Colorado because it's known as No More Dry Skin. And to say that here in Denver is pretty good.
Right.
And it's an organic combination of shea butter, jojoba, aloe vera, many other emollients, and you put it on your skin and the dryness goes away.
So for those of you who don't know, Denver, Colorado is called the Mile High City because we are literally, if you go to our state capitol, I think on the 7th stair or the 13th stair, you are literally 1 mile over sea level. We are in the Rocky Mountains, and it is dry. To say
it is the most arid. It's the most arid climate outside of Arizona in the United States.
Yes, and so we need a little help, and particularly African American skin and hair, particularly our hair. Now we talked about Whip Ash. I want to spell that. It's actually ASH for those of you who think that, and that's his funny little take on it. You know what I mean?
It's a great marketing hook. It's something that everybody has heard in their life.
Yeah.
so we go with that.
Yeah.
And it does get and keep your attention.
And it works, and it really, really works. And then talk about the Ultimate Hair Food. Was that what you were giving the ingredients for a minute ago?
Oh, yeah. Well, the Ultimate Hair Food is much like the Whip Ash, except for it has additional ingredients such as carrot root oil, Indian hemp, Moroccan argan oil, and moringa oil, which are all great emollients for your hair and your skin, actually.
Right.
And the Ultimate Hair Food strengthens your hair, thickens it, takes away the dryness, the split ends, and makes your hair very healthy, and it grows rapidly. I have a following of people that have been using it for years. Mm-hmm.
Including yours truly, who when I first started my locks, I used to go around shop. Yeah. We were just a couple of doors down, and I'd be in there whining every day. It's not growing.
I said, hang in there, baby. It's going to be all right.
And now my hair is literally down my back 8 years later. It's growing like crazy. But I wanted to bring up Whip Ash and Ultimate Hair Food first because those are Akinte Express marketed, branded products that I'm very proud of. But actually, Ron has a store and a website. But he sells, he is one of the greatest supporters of small business people, entrepreneurs, people. You carry a multitude of products in there.
Yeah, and they're all organic. I try to search out the most natural and pure products that I can find, and I also have like straight pomegranate oil, tea tree oil, vitamin E, things of that nature, and even
Right.
some hard to get ones like kukai oil is very difficult to get out of Hawaii, but we've managed that. So
Okay.
those are available too in individual ounces and 4 ounces and things of that nature. So a person can come in and mix their own hair oils or skin oils as well. You use. You just put together combinations that you feel comfortable with, and I'm available at Ask Ron to hold your hand through some of the processes and make some opinions for you.
Well, for my listeners who, if you want to know more about Ron, we had Ron on a previous show that we did on natural healing products, and that you can find that show on my Bargain Queen Sheryl Renee YouTube page. You can listen to that interview and hear more about it. But Ron's family, Ron's history in the medical field, even though he is not a licensed medical person, I trust him because
I read a lot.
He reads a lot, but not only that, but I happen to know because I met and loved his family in New York. They're all in the medical field, and your roots go back to Jamaica, right? Tell them a little bit about how your roots go.
Well, my people are from Jamaica, West Indies, and Cuba as well. And we came to the United States in the early 1900s, and wow, I was born in New York, raised in Jamaica, and then back to New York, and then suddenly one day I was in Denver, Colorado.
Yes, and you brought all of those.
I've been making it go. I've been making it go here.
Yeah, and you brought all of those
for the last 40 years.
Holistic, natural remedies. Because remember, before you could go to the store and buy a bottle of aspirin, our ancestors and the people, generations and eons before us, took to the roots, the trees, the barks to heal themselves. And there is a medicine there, and it cannot be denied.
Oh yeah, never saw a doctor.
Never saw a doctor.
Never saw a doctor.
That's right.
No,
now,
my grandmother would.
Go ahead.
What is it?
No, go ahead.
I said my grandmother would send us out to the bush to bring back certain plants or certain fruit, and she would prepare it for us for everything from colds. We were young, so we had colds, we had fevers, we had mosquito bites, we had things of that nature. Real simple, I guess, at that time, because I was there when I was 2 to 7, and I came to the United States and was like, wow, where do I go? Where do we get our peppermint for our tea this morning? And my mother handed me a box, and I went, what's this? Because that's how life was back in St. Anne's, Jamaica.
Yes. Well, we're so
beautiful
blessed.
and wonderful time.
Well, we're so blessed here to have your expertise here in Colorado. But again, we have listeners from around the world right now. I'm looking. We've got people listening in from Senegal. We've got people listening in from Turkey. We've got people listening in from Bangladesh. All of you can contact Ron by going to his website, which is akenteexpress.com. And I just saw on your website you actually have a page for Ask Ron. I love that.
Yeah.
You have a page where people can actually ask you questions, and he will give you his expert opinion. Okay, but again,
and as well give you some references to look up. There are a lot of books on herbs and healing, and any questions that you have, I can get you an answer for it.
Well, I want to tell my listeners there are some amazing testimonies coming out of Akente Express with some of the teas, the moringa oil, the moringa seeds, the soursop tea, the cancoba,
the cancalaba from Senegal.
Yes,
so
to
my people in Senegal, let me shout out to you and let you know that stuff works.
Yeah. Yeah, and they might be listening because I put this on your Facebook page, so maybe that's why we got Senegal. Because I got to tell you, this is the first time I looked up and seen Senegal on the feed. So your people are listening in, I do believe. But people are being healed of diseases that they're saying there are no cures. People are being people who are being given death sentences, being given
6 months.
6 months here.
Paul Hamilton's wife had 6 months to live, and now we are working on 18 months.
Yes.
And she's walking around as spry and as happy. She don't know what to do with herself. And it's all from drinking soursop tea. Her ailment was cancer.
Yes.
And we also gave her some black seed oil, and that combination has brought her past what they were producing. It feels great and looks great, too.
Well, you know what, and I just want to say, today's show is about health and beauty and skin, the outer beauty, but we can't help but touch on the inner beauty. But I want to just give a shout out to that Jamaican black castor oil, because I had
wonderful.
I had a scar on my leg that I was using. To be quite honest, I started using some essential oils on. I think that my body didn't take to it, and it was getting a little infected, and so I went and I switched immediately to the Jamaican black castor oil, and within 2 days, it just looked completely different. And now I'm working on, getting rid of the scar. But talk a little bit about that Jamaican black castor oil.
That's a wonderful product. It comes directly out of Jamaica, West Indies. It's the only place in the world that is where it is produced, and it is phenomenal. My friend Laurie at tropicalowlsliving.com is available for a wealth of information about the product, and it is wonderful. You could take it medicinally. You can put it on your skin. You could put it on your hair.
Right.
And it tastes good. It doesn't taste bad. I was scared when it first happened because I remember back in the day, but
with castor oil,
right? The black castor oil that I got directly from my grandmother's tablespoon, and this new version is a lot better tasting.
It's
anyway.
Thick. It's
anyway,
thick.
Yeah, and it's thick and it's wonderful, and that stuff also thickens your hair. If you have thinning hair, you just put it on your hair, and it thickens it up in a matter of within 8-9 days.
Well, I want to tell you, I went in.
You're good to go.
I came in the other day to get some shea butter, and I'm looking at you going, what are you doing to your hair? I mean, you're looking good. I think your hair's growing out. That's what it is. I think, you're trying to grow a little afro. Is that what's going on?
Yeah, well, it's the change of the season. I don't have to wear a hat as much.
You look good, Ron.
It's been there all along.
Okay.
You just noticed it.
I'm just now getting with it, huh? Well, listen,
you just not getting with it.
Before you go, tell the listeners, I know you have something going on here in Colorado this Sunday. Why don't you give them a little bit of information on that?
On this Sunday, I have a young lady coming up from Dallas, Texas. She has a book out called Be Wise About Your Health.
Okay.
And we're getting together on Sunday at 2961 Roslyn Street from 1 to 3 o'clock to talk about health issues.
I love it.
And so you're cordially invited. It's free to attend, and it's going to be a couple of hours of us just kicking around health issues and solutions and references and things of that nature. So come on by.
So will you have some product there with you?
I'll have some products here with me. I'll have a bunch of stuff too. I'll have my medicine bag with me with some items, and I'll show them off, give them away. So come on down and enjoy it. Well, if you got a couple of hours on Sunday afternoon. I know a lot of the brothers are not going to show up because the basketball game is on Sunday. So I got it on.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
So you got to get in where you can get in. Okay.
Yeah, get in where you get in. So
yeah, but you know what? There are brothers that don't care nothing about that game. So for you brothers, there's going to be a room full of women. Okay, you want to know how to meet women? Come on.
I need some help. I'll need some help with that.
I know that's right. Well, once again, Ron, you know what? I just want to thank you for coming coming on. You know, I totally believe in everything you're doing there. I know you talk the talk, but you walk the walk, and I am a living testimony. There's so many people I know who are transforming their lives. Folks, you know, the world is getting crazy. Medical care is so expensive. We here at Bargain Queen.
And ineffective.
Isn't that the truth?
And ineffective. That's the thing that gets to it.
Yeah. So the thing is, you know, we want you to look to these natural products. Again, that's akintiexpress.com. You can find them on the air. Thanks for coming on, Ron.
Thank you, Sheryl, for having me. Anytime, dear.
All right. See you soon.
Okay. All right. See you soon.
All righty then. So that's, again, you know, Ron Springer. And I think we've touched on some things today, you know. We've touched on some good things. We went from head to toe. Of course, there was more we wanted to talk about, like how to exfoliate hair, how to get rid of hair, you know, with using, but it's honey and sugar. I think that would hurt. And how, for all of you out there to do the whole bald thing on your private part, I can't get with it. I'm sorry. The whole idea of snatching hair off of my privates, I can't do it. I'm so sorry. But if you go to our Pinterest page, we definitely have some stuff on there to show you how you can do this. That is one I will not put you after with you, okay? Once again, oh my gosh, I love my show. I really do. We got people here. I see you, Turkey. Oh, Hong Kong in the house. Central District. Buffalo, New York. Oh my goodness, Costa Rica. Oh, my folks listening from around the world. We sure appreciate you tuning in. Want you to go to my Facebook page and like it. Go to my YouTube page. Like my page. Subscribe. Bargain Queen Sheryl Renee. Hey, I'm just going to keep doing what I do, you know? I look on there, I don't see any people liking my page, but guess what? I like my page. Long as I like it, it's going to keep on going. How about that right there? That's where you have to be, people. You got to pump yourselves up. You got haters out there, you know? I had some friends I thought would be so happy for me that I'm doing this show. You know what? You got to be happy for yourself, because everybody's not going to be happy for you. Everybody's not going to support you, but you can't let that get into you. You can't let that get in your way, okay? You can look good. If you don't feel good about yourself, reach up under your sink and pull out that vinegar, pull out that baking soda, pull out that apple cider vinegar, put them lemons out. We have given you some fantastic ways. You know, go to the Dollar Tree, go someplace inexpensive, buy you a bag of cotton balls. That's all you need. And then just start trying things out. If it looks like it's not working, stop. Okay. And you know, again, one of the things that we talked about today was the importance of drinking water. If you are not drinking water, I know you're thinking, I drink Kool-Aid. Hey, I drink beer. Hey, I drink juice. Well, you know what? It's not the same as running water through your body. You'll be amazed what that will do for you, particularly if you got some lumps and bumps, a lot of cellulite, if you're trying to lose a little weight. If you want to just get your body healthy, you know what I mean? You want to drink water. But it all starts with there. But, oh, my goodness, again, I just want to direct you one more time to our Pinterest page at Lisa McGrew or Bargain Queen Sheryl Renee, and that's www.pinterest.com. You know what? You join. It's all free. And the plethora of information on there to help you look fine and shine and fall in love with yourself and feel good about yourself, you know? You know, there's no reason to hide away. You know, people can be very judgmental, and, you know, if you're sensitive or you're shy or you've got something wrong, you know, don't let anything stop you. Okay? Here's my girl Cindy coming up right now.
Here's your BQ tip of the week.
BQ tip of the week. I love it. I do love it. My tip of the week. Wherever you are, you know, there's nothing sexier. There's nothing that feels better than smooth skin. Exfoliating. The tip of the week is we as human beings are constantly creating new skin cells. Just touch your skin right now. Does your skin feel bumpy? Can you see everything flaking off of you? You've got dead skin cells that need a little help. my tip of the week is to go and get some of those exfoliating gloves. I get mine at the Dollar Tree. It's $1 per glove, or you can go to one of the deep discount stores and you can buy 2 gloves at a time. But you put it on and you soap up their gloves and you just wash your body, and you will be amazed at how your skin will change after just a couple of washings with this. Help your skin out. The skin is the largest organ on our body. You know, we've got to help it. We got to help it breathe. Henry advocates exercising and running. Ooh, honey, my titties are too big. I can't get comfortable running. I'm going to tell the truth. I tried to run track. I couldn't hardly run from trying to hold up these breasts, okay? I'm sorry. I am not a runner. Even my sweethearts are like, we're going to start running. I said, no, we're going to walk. Then we're going to jog a little bit. Then we're going to walk. Then we're going to jog. I have no desire to run. But my boss, Henry here, the head of this station, he runs every day. He runs about 16 miles a day, huh, Henry? Something like that. He's a huge advocate of it. This is another way to keep your skin healthy. But again, God bless my aunt Mickey. She's gone now, but you know what? She had a terrible case of eczema, and she just admired my soft skin. And I told her about these gloves, and she went and started using them, and it changed her skin. It works. It really works. Help your body. If you can't get the exfoliating gloves, they're different. They sell those poofs. They sell different things. But the key is, and the tip is, make sure that you give your skin a chance. Give your skin a chance to breathe. You'll feel good. Put some time into yourself. All right, honey. Oh, I have talked today. Lisa, girl, we came up with some good stuff, honey. We had to pat ourselves on the back real quick. Wait a minute. Oh, yeah. Bargain Queen, Sheryl. Hey, listen, we are trying to help people. You're living on minimum wage. You're bringing in $300 a week trying to survive. That's before taxes, okay? Once you pay your bills, you have little or no money. That's who we're trying to reach in this show. If you're rich and you have wealthy and you have means, we want you to listen to this show. But this show is targeted towards working class, low income people who are struggling, to be quite honest. We want to help you to enhance your life and show you ways to do that. Now, if you know me, I like to sing my way out of here, And today we talked about how to get yourself together, how to stay fine and shine, right? Shining hair. We talked about that, egg whites, different things you could do. We talked about the different products, how to keep clean those ears, how to, get rid of that acne. We talked about cleaning your teeth, how to get rid of those bags and everything. We want you to shine. So I could think of no better song than my boys with Earth, Wind, and Fire. We're going to go out of here. But once again, we'll be back next week. I don't know what we're going to talk about next week. So if you want to know, you're going to have to go ahead and tune in, because I'm going to figure it out between now and next Wednesday. There's so much we could be talking about. But it's spring, and we're going to talk about thrifting and all of this kind of stuff. But anyway, thank you so much for listening to my show. Again, we'll be back next Wednesday right here on KUHSdenver.com. Only on KUHSdenver.com. Right here. Thanks for tuning in around the world. We love you. Ow! Come on now. What? Woo! Hey, yeah. Ow. Oh, Maurice White, honey. We love you. God bless you, honey. We'll never forget you. When you wish upon a star, yeah, dreams will take you very far, yeah. When you wish upon a dream, hey, what? Life ain't always what it seems, oh yeah, oh yeah. What you see, your life so clear, and the skies are very deep, yeah. 'Cause you're a shining star. No matter who you are, no matter who you are, shining bright to see what you can truly be, what you can truly be. And you can be anything you want to be, I promise. make your body big and strong and clean. Hey, pour a mesh out of sun. Yeah, no, I was a woman child. Wait a minute, thought our work had just begun. Yeah, thought I had to stand alone. Yeah, oh, blessed, and now I've got my eye on you. Oh yeah, so if you find yourself in need, why don't you listen to these words of he? Yeah, feel sure you came to sing. Oh yeah, words of wisdom, yes I can. Words of wisdom right here on Make It Away. With Bargain Queen, you're a shining star. We love you. We'll see you next week, y'all. Tune in here, 11 to noon, Mountain Standard Time. Right here with Bargain Queen, Sheryl, Renee. No matter who you are, shining bright to see. Yeah, but you can truly be, but you can truly be. Yeah, no matter who you are, shining bright to see, but you can truly be. Yeah, shining star for you to see.
What your life can truly be.
Your life can be whatever you want it to be. That's right.
What your life can
Stay
truly
positive.
be. Shining star for you to see.
Woo!
What your life can truly be.